The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach. I'm sorry. No! What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy? Why?
You were special.
Votes at this, and that means he needs 23 more. Pennsylvania has 19 electoral votes. Michigan.
We have literally lost the plot. We have lost the plot.
Billions and 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 billions.
Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
We have literally lost the plot. We have lost the plot.
I just woke back up. What the f is going on? America, y'all dead ass. Come on, bro.
I've been crying in my room for the past hour. For the past fucking hour. And people saying, oh, but New York is blue, New York is blue. I don't give a f New York is blue. Like, the fact that this man is a president now.
My parents apart because they just don't get it, and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
What the fuck? Somehow, he has once again officially won the presidency.
Billions and billions and billions and billions.
I see the hate that this world harbors towards women, towards LGBTQ+, towards people of color, towards everyone who is not this mold.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Today, this country has proven to us that they hate women, people of color, LGBTQ+ members, everyone else more than they hate a literal felon who has committed schmeshmal. That is how much hatred they harbor for women, and I fear that things are not going to get better. This is not moving in the direction of things becoming better. They have won the presidency, they have won the Senate, and they will probably be winning the House. The GOP will have full control to pass and do whatever they want without being stopped. And we have seen what that means. We have seen their playbooks and their projects and their plans.
That was an overreaction.
All the stupid donor money, all it's ever done is lead to more losses.
I have never been so utterly disappointed in a group of people. And I just don't understand. Like, how do you not understand we are under his tax plan? That tariffs will cost us money.
No.
That he is a misogynistic, homophobic, racist, bigoted piece of shit who does not care about you. He doesn't. If you die tomorrow, he could give 2 fucks. He could give 2 fucks if you eat, sleep, have a house. He doesn't care. And the fact that you think he does just shows how uneducated and how ignorant you are.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
The Grifter Zone.
And he started crying like a little baby.
And I swear to fucking God, dude, I swear to fucking God, if I ever meet any one of you motherfuckers in public, fuck, like,
say it, big man. Say it, big man.
You're getting curb stomped. Like, I'll put you through a fucking table. Like, this fucking garbage, dude.
Nigga, please.
You're fired.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Remember, there are more of us.
There are more of us. There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh my God!
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Have you or someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends? Has your social credit score tanked?
Titty
because you had a
sprinkles.
conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
You! Show me them boobies!
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating.
For my
gonna wait some time, because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. This white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter hole!
Breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. I bring life. I bring life. That's right! That's right!
Hoes mad, 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 hoes mad. I say over and over and over again, I hate being alive, I hate being alive, I hate breathing, I hate being alive.
Titty sprinkles.
I'm in tremendous pain, I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me. I'm in so much pain, I'm in so much pain. I'm in so...
We want to eat
burgers.
That's racist!
Where we want to go?
In the direction of burgers.
That's racist!
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live. We are live, we are live, we are live, and we're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet, ladies and gentlemen. So bring it in, put your red hats on, come on, bring it in, let's go, get in here, hurry up, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about today. Come on, we're playing catch up from vacation. You already know how this goes. Like the stream, blah, blah, blah. Get in here, hug a fatty. You already know. You already know. Come on. Thank you. You guys listening? All right, listen. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. If you're watching on Rumble, like the stream. And if you're watching on Twitch or Kick, that is literally impossible because for some reason Twitch is not allowing me to stream right now. They say something is wrong with the title of my stream. Not exactly sure what's going on with that, but you know what? Fuck it, man. It is what it is. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check, trans check, Adam's apple check, prostate check, kind of funny gaming. Andy Cortez is a puta brother check. He definitely had to backtrack today after SmashJT put him in his place check. We're going to be going all over that check. I mean, what else? What else are we checking, boys? We're checking any booties? What are we doing? BBC check from Kata. We all know he's missing that check. He's missing that check, boys. Speaking of Kata, did you guys see Kata's latest selfie? He just posted it right now on Twitter. Hold on. Let me show it to you right now. Check it out. Look at this. Crazy, bro. Kata just out here posting this shit for free, bro. You got how you posting this for free, my guy? That's insane. Bro, you got Alyssa Mercante charging out the ass for this. And you out here just posting this shit for free? That's crazy, Kata. That is just wild, man. That's wild. You better start that OF real quick, bro. You can't be posting this shit without charging money for it, bro. Charge money for it, man. I'm telling you. All right, listen. Our ESG scores are definitely at their maximum by now. We are fully funded. Like the fucking stream. Like the stream. All right, listen, man. Listen, let's do a Big and Army roll call. Let's see who is in his chat right now. Aside from Kotaku Urinalist, Black Samurais. Damn, I keep forgetting. I can't even say Kotaku Urinalist anymore. It's so ingrained in me now. I keep forgetting former Kotaku Urinalists, Black Samurais, and people who like feet. Damn, I keep forgetting. I got to fix that. We got Ed. We got Hammer Biotech. We got Bolski. We got Leonard Gostal. Cabo Zobo. Dragon Master, Monkey Man 04, John Bon Zombie, Dracos 365, BioT Wolf 19, Lester Larkin, The Contextual Gamer, Endekai, Kiera Lunar, Triple J Jr., Donovan 114, Ryan, Christopher Lee, Soul Reaper 2078, Mikey Doucette. We got Jeremiah Maxwell, Mad Old Crow. We got Thwarted Geek, 1980 Raid TBS. We got Risk It for a Biscuit. That's Kata every day. We got Adam Reveal. We got the Nobody. We got Marius. We got Yamato 85. We got Sleeping Nova. Democulus, I already said, I think. We got Melody Johnson. We got Guffar 35. Cornaros Keldrick. We got Pablo Murphy. We got Wolf Tomahawk. Jason Alator. Commander Sonak. Full Metal 921. Gazlarian. Luck E. Toxin. Oh, nice. Congratulations. We got Hypnotic and Rapture. We got Alfredo Chud Riso. We got a whole bunch of people over on Rumble. Rin Souls, The Cello 80, Unique Breakfast Tacos, Scarlet Lake 78, Pickle Lips Miguel. Let's do three more. Come on, let's do it. 3 more. We got Mr. Blade, who's not getting a movie anymore. We got Mr. Shady Memory, who might get a movie. We got our Cuz, who has a movie. We got Trashy Drifter, Lord Dragneel, Scooby Pup. We got UK Gamer, Kata again, the Raging D-Head. Adam Reveal keeps asking me to let him hold it. We got Stu, Fonzarelli, Ali Kusanagi. We got Seen and Heard, Victor Ruiz. Who else? Who else we got? We got Full Metal 921, Ramen. We got Slay the Dragon. Jay Viper still banned on X. We got Leet Pizza Cat. We got Blocked Party. And we got Toasty with the Mosty. All right, listen, who's getting a money shot today? Who are we finishing on today? Let's go. Sacrifice a fellow Bigot Army member, and let's see who is going to get a money shot today. Shout out to Valkyria Winter. Shout out to McDuggins. McDuggins is in the chat. I can't believe McDuggins is in the chat right now. Shout out to Mickey D's. Who is getting the money shot today? Everybody keeps saying Melody, bro. Like, Melody doesn't even talk to me. Why am I going to keep giving her a money shot? She doesn't even talk to me, bro. Like, what am I doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Seriously. Oh, look at this, bro. We got BioT Wolf with the combo for the Shoryuken over on Street Fighter, which sends it to Mike M, which immediately sends it to Full Metal 921, which brings it right back to BioT Wolf 19. Canceling it out. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm looking. You know, Toasty's always sacrificing herself, and I'm starting to think that that's just not real. Like, that's not real. Toasty's another one, bro. Just like Melody. They don't talk to me. So it's like, you're here for the money shot, but you don't talk to me. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Typical Puerto Rican, bro. Fucking grifters. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Toasty. Who is getting the money shot today? It can't be Toasty, bro. We be finishing on our face all the time. Who is going to get it? Let's see. All right, so we got Adam Reveal saying up and saying yes, Diddy, which if you say yes, Diddy, that automatically cancels out no Diddy. That automatically cancels it out. So that actually brings us to Dracos 365, who is laughing, but little did he know he is getting the money shot today. Congratulations, Dracos 365 on the money shot, man. Like the stream. Like the stream. Got him. You guys got him. You guys got him good on that one. All right, boys, listen. We got a lot we got to talk about, okay? We got a lot we got to talk about. Shit's going down on the internet. It is wild out there. It is the wild, wild west. I'm not even kidding. You guys know that. X is an interesting place. X is a very interesting place. First off, we're going to talk about Andy Cortez and his recent allegation against SmashJT that he was forced to delete because he looked like an idiot. We're going to go over SmashJT's video. We're not missing that today. We're going to do that first. And then we're also going to talk about how apparently there is an internal investigation happening over at BioWare to try to find all the people who are leaking information to both SmashJT and Endymion. which is interesting. I find that to be absolutely fucking hilarious because they want to spend more energy trying to find the leakers than they do actually wanting to fix anything wrong with their studio. So we're going to talk about that as well. And then if I can sneak it in, I really want to talk about this. If I can sneak it in, we're going to talk about how Square Enix has lost $350 million in stock value recently. I mean, it is such a massive hit to their stock value. It is disgusting. It is disgusting for a company that I have loved since I don't even know how long. It is a massive hit, and it's unfortunate to see them get woke and go broke, but it just is what it is. So we're going to talk about that insane hit on Square Enix. I'm going to try my best to get it in there as much as I can. But before we do, you guys already know, we got to pay respect to the pre-stream legends, man. So let's do that. Let's do that. Hold on. Let me make sure I got all of them. Let's see. Because sometimes StreamYards be acting stupid. Okay, I got all of them. Perfect. It all matches up. All right, let's go. So we got Barry Stroud with a 5. My mate crashed through the door shouting, "It's a boy." And that, dear chat, is the last time I take him to Thailand. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. And I thought the ones on Griffcast today were bad. Griffcast was on some crack today. I don't know what was happening, but people at Griffcast were just telling the worst fucking jokes, and then we're starting off today worse than that. That's crazy. Mr. Shady Memory drops a 10 Hypnotic membership mega banger. Not a regular banger, a mega banger. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much, Mr. Shady Memory, for making the chat just a little bit more green. I appreciate that, man. We got Ouroboros, who, by the way, SmashJT can never say your name, for a 5. A rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo, Alyssa Mercante, any cock will do. Yes.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook now.
Let
him cook.
Let him do it.
Let him cook.
That was amazing. That was a good one. Why can't we have that more often? We got Bio2 of 19 with a 5. I burnt my Hawaiian pizza the other night. I should have put it in aloha setting. Damn, bro. How do we go from the joke before to this one, bro? Like, can we be consistent? Like, can we either be consistently good or consistently bad? Like, is that possible? I don't think that's possible. We got Ouroboros for a 5 for Kata. Oh, for Kata? Hold on. So, you know what? Here. Anytime you super chat for Kata, I'm going to grift on his name, and I'm going to give you 30 seconds of just absolute beauty. You wanted Kata? You got him. Dang. Dang. That's crazy. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. We got MJ Cube. I fucked up. For $1.99. Hey, glad to be here. What's up, MJ Cube? Shout out to you, man. Happy that you are here as well. Hope you are enjoying your stay. We got Old Man Grib for $1.99. Asylum Mercanti check. You know she's watching. Listen, first off, like the stream, motherfuckers. Like the stream. That's number 1. Number 2, say hello to Alyssa Mercante in the chat, please. Make sure to say hello to Alyssa Mercante in the chat while you like the stream, because you already know she disliked it. You already know she disliked it. We got Seen and Heard dropping a 5 membership banger. Shout out to you, Seen and Heard, with the 5 membership banger. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Demajidai says, what's up, Hypnotic? No notification. Yeah, I'm telling you, I am in YouTube purgatory. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I said, but I'm in YouTube purgatory. No, I'm just kidding. I know exactly what I did, and I know exactly what I said. And it's the warning that I got from Ryan Roger Athe's statement. You know, it has put me into YouTube purgatory. But that's okay, because we have fought ourselves out of YouTube purgatory multiple times. And we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again because I'd rather fight myself out of purgatory than bend the knee to any fucking mob full of bitches. That's what I much rather do. So like the stream if you agree. We got Adair Soto gifting 1 Hypnotic membership again. Thank you, Adair Soto. I appreciate that, man. We got James up with a 50 banger saying absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. Now that is a 50 mega banger. When you do that and don't say anything, that's some big dick energy shit, man. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. We got secret final boss for a 5 square. Hasn't been chainsawed in the balls this hard since losing over $100 million on Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. Bro, Spirits Within was probably one of the, like, if you want to talk about failures in entertainment, that and I think Dragon Ball Evolution has to be the biggest, like, just fuck you to the original fans of the IPs. Right? Both of them did absolutely nothing to honor the original IPs. They just did whatever the fuck they wanted to do, and they got destroyed for it. Both of them. Both of them. Dragon Ball Evolution and Spirits Within. They got destroyed. We got Garrett Grant gifting 1 Hypnotic membership. Thank you, Garrett Grant. I appreciate that, man. We got Seen It Heard for a 5. I like to shout out Sidewalks for keeping me off the streets. Wow. Wow. Jason Alator, member for 8 months. Tonight is the roasting of Andy Puta Cortez. I agree. We're going to continue talking about the Puta brothers because that is what we're going to do. So like the stream. Adair Soto with a 5. Have you heard about what they've done to 2B on Rainbow Six Siege, as well as a failure Horizon Lego? It is hilarious. No, actually, I haven't. But you can inform me. I would love to know. All right, let me check Rumble really quick. I think we are good. We are good on Rumble. All right. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you, everyone, for your early support. I appreciate it. But it is time to get into the content, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go. First thing we're going to talk about is good old Andy Puta brother Cortez. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. The guy that we spoke about yesterday on Hypnocast, we're going to be talking about today again on Hypnocast. And the reason why we're doing this is because SmashJT just put out a video talking about an issue that he's been dealing with for the last, a couple of days. Although I think he said it's been months, to be honest with you. But it's something that's resurfaced over the last couple of days because some losers are so angry over the fact that he's doing so well. And they've lost like so many different times in this entire Gamergate 2.0 situation that they are now deciding to try to spread false rumors about people because that's what they do when their back's against the wall, right? When they feel like they have nothing else to lose, when they feel like they've lost it all. And I've said this so many times that once their back is against the wall, you're going to find out just how ugly people can actually get. And that includes good old Puta brother over here, Andy Cortez, and other people online as well. So let's go over SmashJT's video. It's 14 minutes of white privilege, so we got a lot to go over, and we're going to react to it as time goes on. Here we go. You guys ready for the content? Get your popcorn, get your drinks, like the stream, and let's go.
Andy Cortez is someone that I was not very familiar with up until a few days ago when one of his videos from apparently a podcast that he's on called Kinda Funny went kind of viral, and I watched it on my live stream with a lot of the people that were wondering what was going on. Who is this guy? What's he got to say about DEI? Because he's an industry insider, someone on the other side of the fence, and it's curious to always see people in an echo chamber and how they feel about DEI and how they try to defend it, even though everything they try to say makes absolutely no common sense when faced with facts. I watched that video and laughed at it and moved on thinking nothing of it. And the next day, apparently this guy took issue with me a long time ago and I didn't even know who he was, and he banked something I said and then tried to get like the biggest gotcha in the world on me and ended up with a pie splattered on his face. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of SmashJT.
So okay, let's talk about that. So they are desperate for any sort of win whatsoever, right? How many times do we say this? All the time. all the time at this point, to the point where it makes us sick. They're so desperate for a win because for the last almost year, they've been taking so many L's. And then the best part about all this is that it culminated in the biggest L that they could possibly take on the grandest stage in the country. Right? You guys got to understand that this Gamergate 2.0 situation that's been happening, yeah, it's an entertainment, which again is a trickle down of everything. But still, it is such a massive L to finish Gamergate 2, even though it's not finished, but you get what I'm saying. To get all those L's throughout the year, starting with Sweet Baby and working your way all the way down, to only end up taking an L during the election and losing the entire country. You know what I mean? Like you lost the entire country after you just try to convince people that you're the majority for the last 8-9 months now during Gamergate 2.0. You've been trying to convince people. We've been very obvious that that's not the case. The numbers have proved that that's not the case. The games flopping have proved that that's not the case. And yet you still try to convince people. And now you got to face the reality that that's just not the case. That's not the case. The country has spoken. The country has spoken. Gamers have been speaking. Everybody's been speaking for months now, or maybe even a year at this point. That's just what it is. Let's continue.
Went on the offensive on Twitter against me because for some reason, apparently I'm the only person on YouTube that makes videos talking about the video game industry, and everyone just loves coming at me. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out SmashJT.com for the full article breaking down the entire story from start to finish about how Andy Cortez took issue with something I said a long time ago, never said anything about it, and then thought that he had the biggest gotcha in the world on me, and instead, it came full force right back on top of him, to the point.
I just want to remind you, again, the reason why people come after you, and mostly you, is because you are the epitome of what they say doesn't exist, right? So when they talk about people like you, what it is that they'll call you an incel, a loser, somebody who stays at home with their mom, whatever fucking excuse they could possibly come up with to justify why they are not you. They'll come up with it all the time. And then they look at you and they realize you're not an incel, obviously. You have a family. You're a white guy, which again, that's what makes it the worst part about it. They don't care that you're Italian. They just view you as a white guy. You're just a fucking regular white guy to them. So you're a white guy with a family who's not an incel, who has his own success in life. You're everything they say doesn't exist, right? Because there's no way that anybody could be against DEI unless there's some sort of incel. Unless there's some sort of like whatever. That's their mindset, right? Oh, you have a sex shack? Yeah, I heard about the sex shack. I see. I was wondering what those tiles were for. Let's be real. You're not trying to keep out the microphone noise. If you catch my drift, that's not what you're trying to do. These insulation tiles are clearly meant to keep certain sounds in the shack. Did you really spend $18,000 on this shack though? That's absolutely insane, bro. That's absolutely insane. Holy fuck. And people think I'm rich, bro.
Where I wouldn't be surprised if he lost his job. But I want to be clear. I'm not calling for that. I'm just saying people at Kind of Funny have lost their job for far less. The gaming community thrives on discussion and debate, and that's why we're all here and why I keep coming back to it. But what happened recently with Kind of Funny's Andy Cortez went well beyond any kind of reasonable exchange. Now, before I get into what happened, I want to make something very clear. The accusation that Andy tossed at me here was so flippantly thrown and not researched that it was like insane. The types of accusations that he threw out there thinking he had a gotcha moment, it's something that makes you question the intellect of the person we're dealing with, because someone with a normal head on their shoulders doesn't act like this. The whole situation...
Well, I mean, let's be honest, right? So somebody like Andy Cortez, when he sees something like what he saw on Twitter, he's not trying to research it. He doesn't care to research it. Not even a little bit, right? He doesn't even want to even remotely research it, because it's not about researching it. It's about putting it out there as fast as humanly possible to get it in front of as many eyes as possible in the hopes to tarnish your reputation. And even if he's proven to be wrong later down the line, all he's got to do is delete it and be like, well, I deleted it, so there it is. That's all he wants to do. The Buta brothers don't care about doing research. They only care about getting the message out there. And usually it's for leftist politics. But in this situation, it was to try to defame you as much as they possibly can.
Unfolded after Greg Miller, from Kinda Funny, the once normal and somewhat, I don't want to say based, but at least closer to reality takes in the video game industry, has fallen far from graces. And he made a video on Kinda Funny that was pushing for his followers to vote for Kamala Harris. And I'm like, okay, it's your platform.
That shit was so cringe, by the way. I didn't even realize that they had a live stream begging people to vote for Kamala Harris. I had no idea until you mentioned it. It's so fucking hilarious to me. It's so hilarious because if you look back to all of my streams, I would always tell people to vote for the person that they felt their policies aligned with their interests the most. I never told people vote for Trump. Obviously, I might have insinuated that I was, but at the end of the day, I never told people to vote for Trump. I told people to vote for whoever they felt like matched their interests the best. And then you got these motherfuckers that are like, please vote for Kamala, please. She needs the votes. We need the mail-in ballots. Go kill your uncle, kill your grandparents, and make them vote twice. You know what I mean? It's fucking sad, but it's so true. And then they want to say that we're in the echo chamber. It's like, bro, come on. What are we doing?
Platform, you can do what you want. But I would never in a million years say you should tell people who to vote for. People should vote for who they believe in, who they want to vote for.
There you go.
By trying to nudge people in a direction to who you want to have vote for is not, in my opinion, the best move.
I think the biggest thing, especially for this podcast and the conversation we're trying to have here, that I'm trying to lead here, I should say, more than we're trying to have, is that I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm asking you to vote for Kamala Harris.
And I was trying to react to that in the funniest way possible. So when Greg put that video out there,
Did he seriously say that? I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm asking you to vote for. Bro, are you serious right now? You dedicated a 2-hour podcast to telling people who to vote for. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Just fucking say that that's what it was. Don't try to gaslight people and say that you weren't trying to tell people to vote for Kamala. Come on, bro. That's so fucking disingenuous, my guy. Like, it was obvious that's what you were doing. It's not like you had a segment in there saying, hey, here, this is what Donald Trump offers as policies. See if that interests you. You didn't have that. You spent 2 hours, because you were paid for 2 hours, to shill for the Democratic Party. I wonder how he feels now.
Quote tweeted him, and I was like, hey, Greggy, get cucked. And I used a picture of me voting for Trump because I was upset that this guy used a very large platform, or at least at one time Kinda Funny was, to push a propaganda message of getting people indoctrinated to vote for the candidate that he wanted to. And ironically, in his clip, he talked about how he wanted people to vote for Kamala Harris, but if they couldn't bring themselves to it, they could do the other thing and not vote. I feel like there's a third option here.
I'm asking you to vote for Kamala Harris. Like, you can do whatever you want. And again, if you feel like you need to sit this out and that you don't want to be a part of this and you can't vote because of a single issue, I'm not going to tell you to vote for it. I'm going to ask you to vote for her and get over that because...
Bro, bro, do you hear what he's saying? So he's flat out saying, if you won't vote for Kamala Harris, then I'm asking you to just please not vote. Like, they tried to do everything possible to get people to not vote for Trump. These dumb motherfuckers. I swear to God, bro.
Because I think this is race is too important, that there is too much on the line.
And now apparently this is something that Andy Cortez, a coworker of Greg Miller on Kinda Funny, took issue with, even though it was like a week and a half ago or so that I made this post and really thought nothing of it after I published it. I make a lot of posts on Twitter and I don't really think much of them. Sure, the humor there was a little bit aggressive. I'll give you that. But the way Andy responded to it was so egregious that it's almost like...
Well, I just realized SmashJT said that was aggressive. Jesus. If you think that's aggressive, I must be fucking Hitler at this point.
This is actually the definition of defamation. There's a troll account out there that said, well, I guess if SmashJT wants to hide behind a block while spreading false rumors, then he won't mind me mentioning that Jeff T. Smash account on a cock hookup site created in 2015 that mentions his city.
Again, can we be honest? I noticed that you didn't show the account but you can see the account in the second screenshot. Let it be known that the account that made this post, in my opinion, is 100% Alyssa Mercante's alt account. 100%. I've been saying that since day one. Wash Your Crack is 100% Alyssa Mercante's alt account.
Hobbies and his wife's name, which
In my
ironically this troll is saying like, oh, if SmashJT doesn't mind spreading false rumors, which I don't even know what they're referring to, they're saying I'm going to spread a false rumor too. Okay, so they're even admitting that it's a false rumor in their tweet. But Andy didn't even notice that. He just saw red. He's like, oh my God, a cuck site? Oh, this is the guy that, oh my God, this is the greatest own ever. I'm going to completely own the chud. Now, before I even get to what Andy posted, let's take a big step back here. You think if I belong to a website like this that, I don't know, don't you think that you'd want to do a little bit more research on me and my character to make sure it lines up instead of just running with that story? Because, I don't know, even if you're like a weirdo or creep, if you're a public figure and you have a large audience, I would make sure to do some research before just assuming the wildest accusation I've ever had levied against me.
Also, keep in mind that the post that was made that he was spreading around, the pictures he was spreading around from that cuck website, if you guys read the actual post, you would realize immediately how fake it is because of the way that it's being portrayed. Like the person doesn't even talk like SmashJT. And I don't care how down and dirty SmashJT may get in real life, but at the end of the day, there's got to be some correlation. There is two completely different people. Whoever wrote that and SmashJT are two totally different people in how they talk, what their mannerisms are, everything. I read it and I'm like, this is a fucking teenager who wrote this. This is some teenager who has a fantasy in their mind about SmashJT and his wife.
Setup and punchline are incredible. And he attached the troll's post and a close-up screenshot of the actual post with a lot of very disturbing information on the screenshot. Now let me bring this back to real life where I live. And I saw this post like a couple months ago. It started making the rounds. And I had people that already researched it for me.
And wait. Hold on. Wait. I just thought about something. Hold on, bro. Hold on. These are the people whose entire personality is their sexual identity. These are the people who are constantly trying to tell everybody who they fuck and what they're doing in their bedroom. And now they think it's breaking news when they find out what a man supposedly did in his bedroom, even though it's not true. You guys think that's breaking fucking news? Even if it was true, who gives a fuck? Who cares? It's the same argument we've been having for the longest time. Like, why do you care what somebody else does in their bedroom? This is what we talk about for ages. And this is exactly what we fight about for ages. Because all you fucking care about is your sexual identity. That's all you care about. So you were so desperate to then take this information and then run with it as if it's fucking breaking news, as if you're not posting furry, I can't even say that word, furry porn pictures on your accounts, as if most of your fucking profile pictures aren't some weird anime furry picture, as if you don't have like 10 different sexual identities in your bios. What? Come on, bro. What are we doing? Can we stop pretending like any of this shit matters, bro? It's ridiculous, bro. What's next? Breaking news. Straight man likes women. Oh, my God. The horror.
Got back to me and were like, bro, I don't know if you know about this, but there's this fake screenshot going on around about you and your wife, and you're on this website that's super sketch. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I saw that. I just ignore it. And they're like, yeah, we actually did research on it, and we found out who the person was. And they actually have an account and have had an account for years on that website. And it was the greatest cell phone on them. They got found out that they changed their name to try to mimic my channel and make it seem something like me. But they forgot that people could look in the Wayback Machine and see that their old post had their old name on them. And you could verify against each other and be like, oh, shoot. And this other weird guy that actually is on the site had some very sketchy pictures of his own wife on there. And I'm like, the lengths that some people are going to try to get an own on me is the biggest self-own on them that I could ever imagine. So as
again, I want everybody to realize, like, this is all projection. All of this is projection. Every single bit of it is projection, because these are the people, for them, like, they have a history on this website. Whoever owns that account has a history on this website, has utilized this website before, and is now part of the army that's against SmashJT, decides to change the username, but that still means that they used this website in the past. So it's like you're trying to make it seem as if SmashJT is the one that is on this website. But the ironic thing is that it's one of you motherfuckers that are on the website and you're actually using it. So what kind of own is this going to be for SmashJT, like, to use against SmashJT? At the end of the day, it was going to come out that it was fake, and all it proves is that you motherfuckers are degenerate. Which, again, I don't care if you are, because I don't care what happens in your bedroom. No matter how much you want to constantly talk about it and see it in video games and whatever, I don't care. But it's a cell phone. If you're trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing, if SmashJT got cucked, then now that it comes out that it's fake, that means whoever did get cucked from that account is the one that everybody should be laughing at, which is somebody who's against SmashJT in the first place. So what are we doing? What are we honestly? This is the biggest cell phone I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand, bro. I just don't understand. Like, who gives a fuck?
As the day carried on, I started getting a lot of messages.
Bro, these are the people who talk about how much dick they suck. You guys realize that? The people who are trying to pretend as if this is a big own against SmashJT are the ones who go on Twitter and talk about how much dick they suck. You serious right now? These are the same people that go and post pictures of themselves half naked in public, and you're trying to pretend like this is a massive own. You serious right now? These are the people who go to, like, conventions dressed up as furries, and they want to pretend as if what SmashJT could have potentially done was worse than whatever they do. It's like, who gives a fuck? It's insane, bro. It is absolutely insane. It's all projection. All of it is projection. These are people who know that what they do is a million times worse. It's a million times worse. But they don't want to say that because obviously that devalues their argument. They just want to own a chud. That's all they want to do. They want to own someone who's more successful than they are, somebody who's more popular than they are, somebody who's getting more views than them if they're a content creator. It's all envy. 95% of this comes from envy to some extent. 95% of it, easily. It's a terrible pause, by the way. It actually looks like you and McDuggins did the same exact thing. I'm going to make a comparison photo. Look, you got SmashJT. You got SmashJT, right? With that face. And then you got McDuggins. You got SmashJT. And then you got McDuggins. Incredible. Incredible. Just saying. Same shit.
Messages and notifications on my Twitter from people I've
same
never
person,
heard
I know,
of
same
before.
person.
Many of them very aggressive and trying to, like, be mean to me. I'm like, what's happening right now? Out of the blue. So I started going through them, and none of them really said anything about Andy. So I got a message from someone like 3 hours later being like, hey, did you see
Like the stream, guys.
Andy Cortez used these fake screenshots of you to make you look bad? And I was like, oh, that's where it's all coming from. These hundreds and hundreds of notifications from these people that now hate me for some reason because he was spreading misinformation. You know, the whole thing that the lefties are all against the misinformation thing. Yeah, they'll be jumping on it as soon as they can try to get an own with it. It's everyone else that can't use misinformation. So I found Andy's post and responded to him stating, hardcore lefty spreading misinformation. Color me shocked. This is actual defamation.
In terms of like all the harassment that you're getting and stuff like that, and all the anger comments and everything, I genuinely believe that a lot of it is fake. I really do. Because I've seen the extent that these people will go in order to keep commenting and making it seem as if they have a larger voice than they actually do. I know of a person who I had to block 12 of his accounts. Every time I blocked his account, he would come back with another account. All of them on X. He would come back with those accounts nonstop. So you got to imagine if you take people like that and you times it by XYZ amount of, people, they can make themselves seem like they're in the hundreds or even the thousands very easily. But to be honest with you, they're not. We know that's true because look at the election results. We know it's true. So they'll make all of these fake accounts to try to make it seem as if more people agree with them. But at the end of the day, none of them ever actually have anything tangible. It's pretty obvious, right? If most of the people agreed with these losers, then they would be the ones with the following. They would be the ones with the supporters, not us.
Proven to be faked. Here is the proof of the actual account that changed its name. This is shameful to flippantly post this to a wide audience without actually doing any research first. I've had to deal with people harassing me constantly today. You are really a complete piece of shit, Andy. An employee of a company that is publicly facing and represents directly that corporation to just go on the offensive and try to defame someone, especially if you know the background with Colin Moriarty and how he left for far less with Kinda Funny because he dared make a joke about International Women's Day saying finally some peace and quiet for men. Like, I don't understand how that is something that makes you break up with an organization, yet you have someone like Andy posting unhinged false photos about somebody trying to get an own, when in reality, it came back on them full force. After I posted that, Andy wrote back, I'll delete it because I'm not a complete piece of shit. Only about 90%.
Not a complete piece of shit. Yeah. Okay, interesting.
When it comes to dealing with all you. Sorry you were harassed. I know you'd never bother or attack anybody on this website. And I think what he's trying to do there is insinuate that I do the same thing that he does when
he's trying to insinuate that you covering topics that are happening in the gaming industry right now is the equivalent of bothering and attacking people. So you making videos on publicly available information and publicly available people like games journalists is somehow equivalent to attacking and harassing people. That's what he's trying. It's a false equivalency because we all know what he's trying to say. You're not allowed to make any videos. You're not allowed to have any discussion about what's happening in the industry. You're not allowed because you're not pre-approved. Nobody pre-approved you, SmashJT. Nobody pre-approved you, Hypnotic. You got to go through the mainstream to get pre-approved. You got to bend over and take it in the ass at least a few times in order to get accepted into the club. Otherwise, you're not allowed to be doing what we do every single day. Only we can make videos on gaming because we're positive. We talk positive. That's what we do. We're positivity peddlers. You guys are rage baiters. Say, bro, shut the fuck up, man. If you guys were really the mainstream, then why do you lose all the goddamn time? If you're really the mainstream, then why the fuck do your views suck so fucking much? How are you on a 300,000 subscriber YouTube channel and you're getting outplayed by somebody with 69,500 subscribers? How the fuck is that possible? The only way that's possible is if you're an absolute fucking loser, which is exactly what they are. And then on top of that, it's 4 of you. So 4 of you boot down motherfuckers are getting outplayed by somebody with 1/3 of your subscribers. 4 of you. How the fuck do 4 different men from all different diverse backgrounds get outplayed by a fucking Puerto Rican? How is that possible? Seriously. It's amazing because you motherfuckers will be like, diversity is our strength. Well, it ain't your strength in this scenario because you guys are losing. You guys are losing bad. All the diversity in the world didn't save you motherfuckers from getting outplayed. So how the fuck is it your strength? Seems like it's your weakness, you dumb putas. Diversity is our strength. How? What? It takes 4 of you diverse motherfuckers to get 1/3 of the views we do? On a bad day? You're getting 1/3 of my views when I'm suppressed on YouTube because a fucking white guy got me in trouble. Imagine if I wasn't suppressed. Bro, it's such a joke. Kind of funny is kind of cooked, to be honest with you. It's a big time joke. I think, I know, I sit back and I think about this shit a lot, and I'm like, you know, all we do is turn on the camera and talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a fancy setup. Sure, if I go live action, whatever, I have my manga background, whatever. It's fine. But most of the time, like, I don't have a fancy background. I don't have a team of fucking people aside from Nerd Wars who edits for me. Shout out to Nerd Wars. Like, I don't have any of this shit. And somehow, some way, this team of people are getting outplayed by singular entities for the most part. And they'll never understand why. They'll never sit there and actually try to contemplate amongst themselves why they're losing so bad. Never. Because to think about that is to admit that there's something wrong with the way that they do their content, or there's something wrong with the way that they present themselves. They're just boring. And at the end of the day, you guys can sit there in your fancy studio and circle jerk each other all you want, but you're never going to come even close to just one simple Puerto Rican in his office. Or better yet, to really piss you off, 4 of you motherfuckers can't even come anywhere close to a guy in an $18,000 sex shack eating spaghetti in between his videos and editing. It's incredible.
In reality, I don't. If someone comes at me, tries to contact my wife, tries to take my funding sources away, tries to take my website down, tries to say I'm a bad father, I will retaliate with the same type of force that they came at me with. But don't try to paint me in this picture that I'm the person that's always causing shit. All I'm doing is standing up for myself. I wrote back a simple sorry.
That's all it is. That's all it is. They want to put you into a position where you're demonized if you say nothing, and you're demonized twice as hard if you do say something. They're trying to put you in those positions. They want to put you in a no-win situation. They don't want you to fight and defend yourself, and they don't want you to say anything, something, period. That way, they win either way. And every time you speak out against them, they're going to claim you're harassing them, even though they're the ones that are they're putting out that energy to you. So when you sit there and you counteract it, that's why they don't like you. That's why these motherfuckers don't like me. Because I don't give a shit. I'm ratchet. I don't care. I've said it so many times. I'm absolutely ratchet, but I'm not stupid ratchet. That's the difference, right? These white liberals are used to dealing with dumb ratchet motherfuckers. Ratchet ass people that are so goddamn dumb they can't put a sentence together, but they know how to be ratchet. The difference is I could be ratchet with some intelligence as well. And I could put my shit together, and I could absolutely give to the gab with you every single step of the way for the entirety of a live conversation. I don't have to do a pre-recording and do a back and forth video talking about each other. No. We could get live, and we could do this shit live in front of everybody. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because the last thing you want to do is to get out-talked and outplayed by someone who is diverse. Right? Because your entire ideology will blow up in front of you and in front of everybody else who's live on TV, or not TV, on the computer. That's exactly what it is.
Completely out of line would have sufficed. Your backhanded attempt at trying to be funny in an apology to try and downplay what you just did here was noticed, but it is not appreciated. This was a super shitty thing to do to someone. And after we said our piece, went our separate ways, I actually got a DM from Andy. And he wanted to open up a dialogue with me about the situation. And I felt like that was actually a very good and important big first step.
Fuck the dialogue, Smash. I would have put Andy Cortez's face. I would have put Andy Cortez's face right on Abby. And right behind him, railing the shit out of him, I would have put Greg Miller. And I would have posted that shit all over I don't give a fuck. Fuck the dialogue. Fuck these people. These absolute fucking losers. Every single one of them. Fuck them. Fuck the dialogue.
he was trying to initially talk down to me and make me feel like I was subservient to him in the initial message. And I'm like, no, bro, I don't care who you are right now. What you just did to me, you're not going to talk down to me. And I stood up for myself with him in that. And we ended up having about a half an hour long conversation back and forth with very long dialogues between what we were saying. I don't want to share any of his DMs because I'm not like that, but I will share with you one DM that I sent to him just to paint a picture of what I was saying back to him and where I stand with all of this. Okay, I'm not going to argue that, but there's a huge audience on here that sees through the bullshit and ignores the drama. When a known entity like yourself steps in it, it takes on a different meaning. It gives it credence. People trust and believe you. If it becomes a trend, people will label you, and it's really hard to shake that image once it gets stamped on you. Again, not trying to say I'm perfect either, but I've learned a lot about how to react instead of attack more often than not. And when I do go on the offensive, like for example, saying get cucked to Greg, it was a tad aggressive, agreed. But if I were to speak to Greg like
that's not aggressive. I still don't understand how that's aggressive. That's not aggressive at all. I feel like saying get cucked is one of the like simplest things I've ever heard on the internet. People have been saying that forever. You know what I mean? I feel like that's far from aggressive, bro. I'm going to put you through aggression school, and then you're going to come out being an absolute fucking chud.
I'm talking to you right now, I tell him making a video and posting to urge viewers to vote for a specific candidate might just be the dumbest thing someone who works in the game industry could do. Because there is a major echo chamber for lefties in the industry that are completely blind to the middle and the right side of gamers out there. And if you want to win the gamers over and revive Kinda Funny, you need to embrace the gamers and work for them, with them, be their voice. They just want to be heard, not told how to think or what to do. And of course, that
they don't want that.
The other, because
they don't want to sit there and talk with people. We know that. You know that. They don't want to sit and talk with people. They want to sit and talk down to people. They want to sit there and tell you what you should think, say, do, and feel. And the moment you try to step out of line, they want to be able to control your every thought. And if they can't control it, then they're just going to cancel you in the hopes to get rid of you because you weren't controllable. That's all they ever want to do.
Because he's so indoctrinated with this stereotypical hardcore lefty line of thought that everyone just needs to listen and do what they do and be like they are and just understand their perspective instead of seeing the facts, seeing reality and living in reality and understanding that you can't live in make-believe. And gamers want good games. They don't want indoctrination. They don't want agenda. They don't want propaganda. They don't want to be pushed into a certain line of thinking. They just want to play a good game the way it used to be. And apparently with people like Andy Cortez and obviously Greg Miller as well, they can't understand that. And it fully explains exactly why Kinda Funny themselves is a dying breed. They are spiraling out of control. And like Endymion even said in his video the other day, he just surpassed Kinda Funny in subscribers and gets far more views than they do on a daily basis. And he's a dude that just talks about gaming in his bedroom. Think about that for a second. Kinda Funny has this whole studio, has this whole setup, the lights, the cameras, everything that's all flashy and perfect in Hollywood. And no one gives a shit because your opinions aren't valid. You do not speak for the gamers. You don't care about what they want to think. You don't care about what they want to say. You only want to indoctrinate and push your message. And that right there is exactly why you continue to fail. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information and the full screenshots and everything that I talked about in this, check out SmashJT.com for the full article. If you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashed.
Bro, again, first off, good job, SmashJT. Great video, as always, sir. And number two, I think it's pretty obvious at this point that these motherfuckers don't care to be any sort of factual with what they say about people. Right. And they'll be the first ones to be like, oh, XYZ person is spreading misinformation about XYZ studio or consultancy groups or blah, blah, blah. Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what you think they do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right. They'll be the first ones to say you're spreading misinformation. And yet they're out here just having a grand old time spreading whatever the fuck they want and not giving a fuck. Right. They don't care, especially if it hurts the people who it's not even about. I'm gonna tell you like this. It's not even about ideological differences. At this point, they're not caring about hurting you because you ideologically disagree with them. They care about hurting you because you are competition. I'm going to keep playing it. Don't worry. I just want to get my point across. All right, bitch. You are competition. That is why they want to hurt you. There is no other reason why. It is simply because you are now competition that they are deciding to want to do this. Because if you were some random 5,000 subscriber channel that gets no views, nobody would care. They would not care. None of them would care. But because you are now taking everything from them, that is why. It's a great pause, by the way. Fantastic pause. I got something for you guys. Hold on. I got a live footage. Right now. Hold on. Let me show you. Uno momento, please. I got live footage right now. Let's see if I can pull it up. Shit. Why is it not working? No. Check this out. So somebody sent me footage from Kind of Funny in their studio. And right now, they're apparently not very happy that we're having this conversation. And they're not happy that SmashJT made a video either. So they decided to take out their aggression on some extracurricular activities. So unfortunately, it just is what it is at this point. It is what it is, man. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps Andy Cortez feel better. Hopefully. Just feel a little bit. You just got to get it out. Get it out your system. Get it out your system. Hopefully it makes you feel better. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make this. Somebody sent this to me, okay? Because apparently that's allowed, right? As long as you don't make it and somebody else posts it, you're allowed to post it, right? So I'm just posting what somebody else made. That's it. But I think after this session that they're gonna have, I mean, look how happy he looks. Look how happy he looks. Look how happy he looks. I think after this session, they should be okay. You know, I think they're happy. Look how happy he looks. Look at this. Super happy. These are just two happy men. They're two happy men being their authentic selves. That's it. There's nothing wrong with being happy. Right? It's authentic. It's natural. What was the word they used? Natural? It was natural, right? They used the word natural. This is natural. Look at the natural. Look how natural it is. It's natural. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I really hope they are better in the end.
It's just like you put yourself into stories, right?
Yeah.
And I talked about that with Dragon Age Veilguard, how the game director, Corinne Bush, she's a trans woman. And sometimes in games, you just put in your own sort of experiences. And that's so natural to happen.
Exactly. You put your own experiences in, and that is so natural to happen. And we just saw that play out on screen.
Your own sort of experiences. And that's so natural to happen.
So I'm non-binary.
Jesus. That's funny. God, the awkwardness. It's so awkward. That scene is so unbelievably awkward. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. All right, let's catch up on Super Chats really quick. Then we're going to get into the next topic. We still got a lot to talk about. So let's catch up really quick and get to the next one. Here we go. We got Jason Alto with a 5. Andy looks like he's about to get Gluck 9000. The mic, nice pause face, Hypno. Thank you. I think I'm going to make a meme video from this picture. I'm going to make a meme video from this picture. I mean, look at this. This is incredible.
Let him cook.
This man is just like, I'm sorry, shit. It's like the 4th time I've called McDuggins a man today. They are just having a great time. You know what? Listen, we're gonna leave McDuggins up on screen. We're gonna leave McDuggins up on screen while we go over super chats. I feel like that's just the proper thing to do. This is McDuggins busting all over the super chats right now. Every super chat that is donated right now, McDuggins will bust on right now. Right now, this very second. SmashJT 499. Hey, it's a me. See, I'll tell you, he's fucking Italian as hell. Look at him. It's a me. It's a me with the spaghetti and the pizza. I guarantee you he had one of those two, either today or yesterday. How much you want to bet? We got CFH90 gifting 1 Hypnotic membership. Thank you, CFH90. I appreciate that. We got Seen and Heard for a 5. Hey, Smash, thought you were doing Andy voiceover then. There you go. The Manjanai for a 2. Just seen what they did to my girl 2B. Gross. Bro, you guys are really going to maybe look up this 2B thing, huh? Ouroboros with a 5 for Hot Kata. Oh, my God. You're going to maybe bring Kata on screen? Man, listen, you get 5 seconds with Kata. 5. Here we go. All right, that's it. That's it. Enough Kata. Enough Kata. Let's bring Nut and McDuggins back on screen. All right, here we go. We got Seen and Heard for a 2. Said it twice, but Cyberpunk 2077 NPC template. Facts. We got Jason Alto with a 5. Hey, Smash, you have your next target. And Mercante takes your beer grade, yeast infection, and get the fuck out. Ew. That's nasty. We got Frostfang 7, member for 16 months. I thought we were the ones who spread fake news, not these guys. Is it opposite day? I guess so. That's what I was saying. They're the ones that try to claim everything is misinformation, and yet here they are spreading something that's so obviously misinformation, but they wanted to do it anyway because they wanted to get an own on the chuds. That's it. Adam Rabiel for 7 months. Andy trying to, yeah. Facts. Jason Altor for a 5. They only care because they can use it for ammo against us. True. Seen and Heard for a 5. Archaeology 2100 from the DN. It was obviously a man. Facts. Adam Juman for 9 months. No one said dipshits are smart. Liberals have always been one screwdriver short of a full set. Absolutely. TM Togdalar for $49.99. Say, evening, my friend. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You get a Doom song. Legend. Thank you so much for the insane $49.99. That's a massive banger. Thank you, man. Speaking of massive bangers, we got Seen and Heard following it up with a 10 membership mega banger. Look at this guy. A 10 membership mega banger. Thank you so much, Seen and Heard, for making the chat just a little bit greener. We got Night Demon for $199. It's airbag and his dig washers. It's what they do. I know it's what they do because they project, right? It's the same thing like what's his name? Like fuck, who did we find out recently like tranny porn? Who was that? Jesus, man. It goes to show how much I forget these people because they mean absolutely fucking nothing, bro. Actual Fandom. Yeah, Actual Fandom. So Actual Fandom, he thinks he's like a weird, like, I don't know, tough guy or whatever. And he's like, oh, you like cum. You like cum. You like cum. You like dick and cum, right? Meanwhile, this man on stream live while he was streaming was going through Reddit, and one of his recent pages, right? One of his recent pages in his Reddit history was a trans porn page. And he didn't even realize that that was there on screen at the time that he was streaming. So Ripperverse Goalpost screenshotted it and posted it, and he never responded to it. So it's like, bro, seriously? You're out here telling everybody else they love cum when you very clearly love cum, my guy? That's what we're doing right now. Hazed Parallax becomes a member all on his own. Shout out to Hazed Parallax. Thank you for becoming a member. Saw the Lich with a 50. I will insist on the theory that all these journals heard about SmashJT's Smash Dungeon and are trying to rush it like it was Area 51. In all honesty, I feel like they do want to be there. Like they actually want to be in SmashJT's Sex Dungeon. I really believe that. At least some of them anyway, not all of them. I guarantee you they have a fetish for like being with men who they hate. You know? James Ott with a 2. I am aggressive for SmashJT. LOL. There you go. Jason Alto with a 5. The Puta Bros in their actual natural environment playing video games. Yeah, that's what they mean by playing video games. That picture that I showed. Cast for the Friendly Sith for $4.99. An angry feminist said to me today that all men are pigs. So I told her that women are equal to men. Hope she doesn't realize I lied. Nice. Good job. Jose Taco, member for 2 months. Andy Cortez was a DEI hire, along with some other DEI hires when they got rid of Colin. It was originally 4 white dudes in a spear bedroom. Yeah, I didn't even realize that Colin Moriarty used to work with them. And then he ended up making his own thing, which is hilarious, by the way. But I wouldn't be surprised if Andy was a DEI hire, which is why he shills for it so much. We got seen and heard for a 2 McDuggan's Climax. Thank you for making McDuggan's Climax. Appreciate it. We got Cairo Lazioco for a 5. You're so inspirational, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Cairo. It's very nice of you to say. And then let's check Rumble really quick before we continue. All right, we got nothing on Rumble. All right, let's continue, boys. So that's enough of McDuggan's. Let's get into. I'm gonna skip the one about SmashJT's whistleblowers and whatnot. We'll get to that probably tomorrow if we can. I really want to cover this story. We got Jesto with a 5. All these DEI freaks keep losing more than people lose a 10mm socket. Damn, bro. You bringing up the 10mm meme? That's hilarious. Shout out to you, though. All right. I really want to talk about this particular topic because this topic is very important. And, obviously you guys know I love Square Enix, or I used to anyway. And it's quite unfortunate what they turned into. But we have an article here from That Park Place with a headline that reads, former Sweet Baby Inc. client Square Enix takes a $350 million hit in value as their stock plummets. So this story, when I read the headline, I was like, wow, this is pretty insane. And I don't know how much more bad news Square Enix can possibly take before things start to really take its toll. I think Square Enix is at the point now where Final Fantasy XIV can't even subsidize them anymore. You guys know for the longest time that Final Fantasy XIV has been subsidizing them for a long, long time. And now we're at the point where I just don't think that's possible anymore. I don't think Final Fantasy XIV can subsidize Square Enix anymore. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth did not sell nowhere near as much as the original remake, and there's a bunch of reasons for that. And Final Fantasy XVI, while I did enjoy it, sold a lot less than what they were hoping for. Then you got to couple it with the fact that Forspoken lost them an ungodly amount of money. And then on top of that, Marvel's Avengers lost them an ungodly amount of money too. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars between 2 video games. You guys already know about their operating revenue. They went from 380 million operating revenue all the way down to less than 90 million in 1 year. It's not looking good. Things are looking terrible. And it seems as if, I don't know, it seems as if like the investors are just now starting to wake up, which is odd because I feel like this has been happening for a while, but they're just now starting to wake up. They're just now starting to pull out. Apparently, a lot of people have sold. Anyway, let's read what this is because they took a massive dip in the Japanese market recently. So it says Square Enix shareholders received a rude awakening Monday as the video game company behind Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts saw a 10-point dip in the Japanese market. This equates to a market capitalization loss that measures in the hundreds of millions. Bro, Again, I want you guys to understand something. Square Enix is a company that it's one of those like I thought they could do no wrong kind of companies, right? Kind of like old school BioWare and old school Blizzard. I thought they could do no wrong. And then seeing them make these decisions that they've been making for the past few years now, it really sucks. It sucks to see yet another studio that is known for some incredible stories and incredible IPs just trash themselves, right? It's not even like someone else is trashing them. It's like they're trashing themselves. It's kind of like having a friend who's addicted to drugs and you're trying to help them, but you really know that there's probably no chance you're going to be able to help them. And they're at the point where they're self-harming so much that it's only a matter of time before they kind of, it's like at what point do we say this is what they want, right? It sucks. So it's the same kind of situation. So let's talk about it. It says the drop came in the wake of Square Enix financial report that actually offered some good news to investors. The company saw $136 million in profits over a 6-month period ending in September of 2024. This represents a year-over-year increase of 22%. I wonder how much of that came from Final Fantasy 16 selling on Steam. In all actuality, let me see if I can look up the numbers really quick. Final Fantasy 16. Let's see how it did on Steam. So it didn't do that bad. I think it did bad for a Final Fantasy game, but again, this game has been out for years already. So almost 30,000 concurrent on Steam. Not that great, but you got to imagine this was another few 100,000 copies, right? If we're to take these estimates seriously, we got at least another couple of 100,000 copies. So this definitely helped them in terms of their overall money. But look at the reviews. Look at the reviews. The reviews aren't that great on Steam. They're actually equivalent to Dragon Age of Veilguard. 76% positive rating. Over 2,600 negative reviews. 9,100 positive reviews. 1,600 players in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is not good. It's not like, sure, it helped them, but what's going to happen in their next quarter? What's going to happen when they don't have this anymore? Right? And it only helped them barely. We're talking about a company that lost hundreds of millions of dollars. Sure, congratulations. You made $136 million in 6 months. But what about the hundreds of millions of dollars you lost over the past couple of years? You still got to make all that up. Whatever. Anyway. However, several worrisome figures seemingly caused enough unease for the stock to still take a hefty hit. Despite the increase over that 6-month period, operating profits had been on heavy decline throughout 2024. Most notably, Square Enix found itself 27% down in Q3 of 2024. Wait a second. So you were down 27% and now you're up 24%? Okay, whatever. Square started November with a valuation of $4.68 billion. This number was based on the company's outstanding shares and the Square Enix stock price. However, it has since lost up to $350 million in value. That's rough, bro. That is rough. So, yeah, they're still down overall. They're still down overall, no matter what, no matter how you look at it. And again, you guys got to remember, when it comes to these companies, they're going to try to make things look as good as possible, right? They want these investors not to panic. So they're going to try to make it look as good as possible. And the way they talk about the numbers is meant to reflect that. But at the end of the day, they're overall still down, and they're down hard. And again, I want people to understand this. I'm a player of Final Fantasy 14. You know this. I've been around since the beginning. Since the original 1.0, I've been around forever. That game cannot be the savior of Square Enix. It can't. It just can't. It's not going to. Not in the long term. Sure, it might have been in the beginning. It's had a good long run, but eventually it's going to start to fade. It's only a matter of time. And Square Enix has to get another couple of big hits in there. Otherwise, they're going to get fucked. Right? Like, what does Square Enix have coming out recently? Or soon, right? Square Enix. I know they got Dragon Quest HD 2D Remake. I know they got that, right? When is that coming out? Did it come out already? Dragon Quest HD 2D remake release date November 14th. So it's okay. Oh, wow, today. Lols. It came out today. Ha ha, nice. There you go. So how's the game doing? Do we have numbers? Probably not. Dragon Quest. Let's see. Dragon Quest HD 2D remake. We got numbers, boys. 17,311 so far. Not doing that great. For a Dragon Quest game, I'm sure that's not bad. But overall, I mean, it's not looking good. Not looking good. They definitely need more than this. But it's a little, again, I want you guys to keep in mind, it's a niche game, kind of, sort of. So I'm not expecting it to be fucking 100,000. You know what I'm saying? But a game like this, I think they needed a little bit more than this, in my opinion. But what I will say is that lucky for them, I'm sure that their budget is not very high. I don't see how their budget can be very high, considering it's a fucking remake, right? Let me see. Do they have a budget number? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I can't find a budget number. Shocking. Shocking. I guess for a Dragon Age game, this is, I'm sorry, not Dragon Age, Dragon Quest game, this is fine. But I think overall for Square Enix and where they're at right now, I think they need a little bit more than this, right? You also got to keep in mind, too, that Dragon Quest, even though it's a little bit niche over here, I feel like it's way more popular over in Japan, right? So wouldn't these numbers count Japan, too? Wouldn't these numbers count Japan, too? Kind of like Black Myth Wukong counted China's numbers. Wouldn't this count Japan's numbers also? So if you're thinking about Japan's numbers, then it really isn't that good. If you think of it from that perspective. Dark Mages says Japan has a different version of the game. Okay, so is it a different name? Is it a different name? Because let me see something. An uncensored, yeah, I understand, but it's the same name though. Dragon Quest 3. Nah, bro, it's the same game. It's the same game. There's not going to be two different games with two different metrics on Steam. It's going to be the same fucking game. Like, even if they get an uncensored version, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's the same game. And from metric speaking, the numbers are all tracked the same. So if we're including Japan in these numbers, then I don't think this is a good number at all. If this was just the United States, then I would be like, all right, whatever. That's not terrible for a Dragon Quest game in the United States. But this is worldwide, bro. You know what? Here, how about this? Let's go price history. This is all the countries that the game is offered in currently right now. So let's see. Wow, this shit is in Taiwan too. Yeah, it's already out in Japan, bro. Japanese yen. Look, it's out. It's out in Japan already. So, yeah, this is not good, bro. This is not good. 17,000 with Japan included is not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. So I guess we'll see what ends up happening with this game. I'm going to check again tomorrow because I'm curious. Now that we actually have numbers, I'm curious. But 17,311 with Japan in there is not good. I think people have spoken in regards to the censorship. I think people are definitely fed up when it comes to Square Enix and the bullshit that they're doing with their US version of their games. And this is why they are taking such big hits, right? Because they keep listening to dumb motherfuckers like this. This is the problem. They keep listening to stupid fucking people like this who don't actually care about the games that they're working on, who all they want to do is just change up whatever is known in a game that existed before even them. You know what I mean? You think Kim Belair plays Dragon Quest? Come on, bro. Do you guys really think she plays Dragon Quest? You think Alyssa Mercante plays Dragon Quest? You think Chris Kindred plays Dragon Quest? None of these motherfuckers play any Japanese content, IP, whatever. They're too busy being mad at it. The only time they ever want to look at anything Japanese made is whether or not they can censor it. That's just how it is. Eternal Brandon said Bowser fucker. Holy shit. That's emotional damage. I need my meme. Hold on.
Emotional damage.
That's rough. That's rough. So yeah, guys. Square Enix desperately needs to stop listening to these people. And I know there's rumors going out there about Square Enix letting, Sweet Baby Inc. go and whatnot. We haven't seen full proof of that yet. And unfortunately, since games take so long to develop, we probably won't know for a while whether or not they actually got rid of Sweet Baby Inc. or not. Hopefully they did. But at the end of the day, that mindset that Sweet Baby Inc. has absolutely infected Square Enix by working with them for years. So even if they got rid of Sweet Baby Inc., they're still working with hit detection. They still have their employees who have that mindset that was ingrained in them by SBI. They still have all of that. It's very clear. That's why they still have an ethics department, right? Even though it was supposedly disbanded, but that's neither here nor there. It's not good. It's not good. So again, just to round this off, $350 million valuation hit is massive. And I got to tell you, they deserve it. As much as I loved Square Enix, they deserve it. They deserve to lose that much money. They deserve to take that big of an L. They deserve to keep taking L's. Because if they're going to keep pushing this nonsense that people don't want, that we have been so loud to tell people that we don't want, and yet they still do it anyway. I mean, at what point do we admit that this is your fault? You know what I mean? At what point do we admit this is your fault? Yamato says we're not getting Final Fantasy VII Remake 3. Oh, no, they are. They are. They're banking on Final Fantasy Remake 3 being like their next big hit, I'm sure. And obviously the next Kingdom Hearts. They're banking on those titles to be their next big hits. Because without those titles, they don't have anything. What are they going to do? Make another Forspoken? Yeah, okay. They don't have anything. So they have to come out with the next Final Fantasy game. And it has to be a banger. If Final Fantasy 17 is not a banger, I genuinely believe that Square Enix is fucked. I really do. Kingdom Hearts, yeah, sure, can sell a lot, no problem. Final Fantasy 3 Remake, I don't think it's going to sell that well because look at what happened with Rebirth. People are checking out from the game. People are pissed about what they made changes to the story. People are checking out. It didn't sell nowhere near as much as the first one, but that's because the first one bait and switch people. The first one baited people into thinking that they were going to get a remake of the first game, and what they got was a Kingdom Hearts version of the first game. That's what they got. They got a multiverse bullshit weird story with modern graphics and modern combat. So when people saw that, they were like, what the fuck? And a lot of people checked out. And then the second one went even worse. Like if you want to talk about story, the second one, Rebirth, bro, that shit went to the moon. That shit went to the fucking moon with bullshit. Bro, everybody knew, man. As soon as we saw the whispers show up, we already knew some shit was going down. Like, the moment I saw the whispers showing up, I already knew, oh, they're about to pull some fuck shit. They're about to fuck this up. And then lo and behold, that's exactly what we got. And then I'm like, you know what? Okay, maybe they won't. Maybe they're just using the whispers to add a little bit of weirdness to the story, but overall, the Whisper's job is to keep everything the same. Okay. So as long as the Whispers keep everything the same, then that's fine. Nope. Wrong. At the end of the first game, the entire point is defeating Destiny and destroying the Whispers so that now anything can happen. It's crazy. I hated it. But lucky for them, the combat was good. The gameplay was good. So some of the people who bought it were happy overall. So here's what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for the Square Enix segment. I'm going to catch up on Super Chats, and then I'm going to do a reaction. We're going to watch a video real quick so I can suit up, and then we're going to get into the Waifu Battle and close it out. Hold on. Where are we at? Oh, wait. Before you guys go, hold on. 2B. Hold on. 2B. What's happening with 2B? Everybody keeps talking about 2B. I need to know what's happening with 2B. Is it 2B and Stellar Blade? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Compare it with Stellar Blade? No, Ubisoft's 2B? Okay, so Ubisoft 2B. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Bro.
Holy shit.
Bro, what? What?
Holy shit.
Emotional damage.
Bro. I honestly I honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know, there's a trailer? There's a trailer? What? Bro, she's got bigger shoulders than I do. This is a fucking linebacker. This is a linebacker, bro. This is a dude with a white wig on and a black dress. Bro. What the fuck? Bro. And then what makes it worse is that we have these pictures, right? We have these pictures, and then at the same time, we have another company utilizing 2B, right? We have another company utilizing 2B. Shift Up is putting 2B into Steller Blade. So we got Ubisoft doing 2B, and then we got Shift Up doing 2B. And look at the difference. Look at the fucking difference. Bro. Wow. They really brought the meme alive. They brought the meme alive, right? They brought the to be or not to be meme alive. It's literally to be, which is what you see on screen, or not to be, which is whatever the fuck this creature is. What the fuck is this creature? Bro, man. You motherfuckers really need to sit down with Japanese developers and figure out how to make female characters. Because if you're going to sit here and tell me that Ubisoft's 2B looks like this because of technological difficulties, then I need you to sit with Japanese developers and learn a thing or two. Because we all know you're full of shit. We all know it has absolutely nothing to do with technological difficulties. We all know it has nothing to do with making softer features and that's harder and blah, blah, blah. Whatever bullshit you guys come up with. We all know that's not true. What it is that you have two different ideological differences. You have Ubisoft that says real women are not allowed, and you have Shift Up that says we love real women. Let's showcase them for exactly how they look. Because if you want to say it's a skill issue, it's very clear that you're outclassed. Which, again, I don't know which one you want to admit to. Do you want to admit to it being an ideology, or do you want to admit to the fact that you are just inferior in every way as a developer to the Japanese and to the Chinese and to the Koreans? Which one is it? You got to pick one. Which one is it? Because you don't make this character and sit there and tell yourself, oh, yeah, this is 2B. Bro, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, bro. Get out of here with this shit. Seriously. Get out of here with this shit. That shit doesn't exist to me. What game is that even in? Whatever it is, I'm not even playing it anyway. This is the real 2B right here. We don't want two dicks. We want 2B. That's what we want, 2B. That's so insane, bro. That's Rainbow Six Siege? Yeah, Rainbow Six can go fuck themselves then. Rainbow Six can go fuck themselves. I can't believe they trans 2B. And then they're going to sit there and try to convince you that they totally don't have an ideology or an agenda they're pushing. Bro, they're really going to do that. That's the hilarious thing. they're really going to sit there and try to tell you that it's totally not an agenda. And again, like I said, okay, if it's not an agenda, then are you just incompetent? Is that what it is? Oh, you don't understand how hard it is to make female characters and it's all features. No. Are you incompetent? Yes or no? Y'all motherfuckers at Ubisoft really like dick. It's very clear. It's very clear Ubisoft loves dick. Because there's no way that you have this drastic of a difference between the same character made by two different developers. There is absolutely no fucking way in the world unless it is ideological differences. One is trying to give you the character the way it actually is supposed to be, and the other one that says, no, this character is problematic. We're only going to give it to you if it's trans. Bro, this shit's so stupid. I'm not even like, I'm annoyed. I'm actually genuinely annoyed. I'm genuinely annoyed. Like, how do you fuck up 2B? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? I don't even, like, I genuinely don't know. And yet, here we are, experiencing literally that. Intention? Yeah, I know. I know it's intention. That's what I'm trying to say. I know it's intention. I already know what their intention is. You guys know what their intention is. We all know what their intention is. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me catch up on Super Chats. Sorry for the rant. That made us go a little bit longer than I expected, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We got the Grateful Gamer for a 5. You deserve whatever you get for shrinking Tifa's moneymakers. Facts. Absolutely. Seen and heard for a 2. Shoot me. But 7, 8, and 12 was their apex. I loved 9. 9 is my favorite one. Damaj and I, by the way, Mods, let me know if we're close to tier 2 or not, please, before I suit up. Damaj and I for a 5. Square needs to take that sports bra off of Tifa. Make her stacked and fire every single ethics committee members. Final Fantasy 17 needs to return to form. I agree. And if they don't return to form, then kiss their asses goodbye. Gazalarian for a 5. You need to see the Ubisoft 2B side by side with the shift up 2B near collaboration. When I first saw it, I thought the Ubisoft one was AI art. Yep. I mean, I just did that and not very happy about it. Mr. Spanglish for an 8-month. We know that Square shot them after censoring their older titles, especially Tifa. Does this ties with Life is Strange sales since it's a Square game? I guess so. I think it's all involved. I'm pretty sure. We got Pippa. For a 5. Square needs to release a game Asian babe in lingerie with a gun to save them. Bro, again, you have Ubisoft making trans to be, right? And then you have literal Chinese developers making hilarious, funny, jokey games about Japan and America and everything like that. Like, they have this game coming out. I forgot what it's called. But SmashJT reacted to it the other day and it looked fucking hilarious. It looked awesome. And it's just fun. It's just fun. It's focusing on fun while giving you hot girls, muscular guys, all kinds of shit. It's giving you everything anybody could want, regardless of what side you're on. And they're focusing on just having a fun time. Show American Story. Yes, show American Story. Exactly. Show American Story. It's just focused on giving you a good time. That's it. It's so cringe that it's actually good. That's how it looks. And then you have Ubisoft, who's like, here, take a trans version of a beloved character. Enjoy. So dumb. Jestor with a 2. Wasn't Stranger of Paradise a fail too? Stranger of Paradise was a fail. I actually played Stranger of Paradise, and I enjoyed it for what it was, but it definitely wasn't a Final Fantasy game. Mikey Doucette with a 5. I think it was the ESRB that messed that game up. It wasn't Japan. They were mad about it. No, it wasn't the ESRB. See, this is the common misconception. Japan thinks that it's a regulation that they have to abide by to censor all these female characters. Whenever the left gets angry at seeing them, they automatically censor it because they think it's a regulation. But the fact of the matter is, it's not a regulation. It's not the ESRB. It's not any official source that's telling people to censor these female characters. It's not, because these characters have existed in their previous iterations uncensored with the same exact rating. It's the company, it's the people who are porting the game over to the United States that are trying to convince the Japanese that this is required for compliance when it's not. It has nothing to do with compliance. Seen and heard for a 2, the Bowser trouser arouser. Facts. Mikey with a 2. After Final Fantasy 7 is done, they're talking about doing 9 and 10. Bro, as much as I would love to say, give me a Final Fantasy 9 remake, I don't want it. I don't want it because I saw what they're capable of with 7, and I don't want it with 9. Unless it's just a graphical upgrade, but the same exact gameplay and story, then that's different. But if it's a remake like they did with 7, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Mr. Spangus Coffee for a 2. Stellar Blade got 2B. Ubisoft got 2 balls. Hell yeah. Gazalarian for a 2. Look at the Stellar Blade one for a palate cleanser. We did. Jason Altor with a 5. That's not 2B. That is 2TB. God, this actually hurts. Jason Altor with a 5. Better yet, it's Ma'am 2.0. Bro, her shoulders are bigger than mine. I can't get over it. Lester Larkin for a 2 when John Cena cosplays as 2B. Well, you wouldn't see him if that's the case, and that would actually be better. Adair Soto with a 10 says that they say they don't make ugly characters. Sure, there's the proof everyone needs. Ubisoft absolutely hates sexy characters. There's no excuse for Ubisoft at all. No, there isn't. Absolutely. There isn't any excuse. Seen and heard for a 2. Dude B. Facts. Scoop up for a 5. In a few days, the Stellar Blade 2B story extension releases November 20th. Nice. Very nice. Ian H for a 5. I refuse to support any company that makes women ugly, especially if they go back and add clothing to them for no reason. Fair enough. You are allowed to do that. Ian with another 2. Also, isn't that just Leon in a dress? Yeah, it is. It is. You got the shoulders for it. So that's just what it is. Trashy Drifter. Trashy Drifter says, Hypnotic, it looks better in game. I actually have the skin. It's not too bad. I'm going to tell you to like this, Trashy. You know I love you, right? But I'm going to tell you the truth like I always do. If the way you have to explain a 2B skin is to say it's not that bad, then it's bad. That's just my opinion. Because there's no way that somebody gets a 2B skin and the words that come out of their mouth is, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like it's okay. Imagine eating a steak and you're like, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. Are you going to be excited to eat that steak if somebody says, it's not that bad? Nope. Not at all. But you know I love you, man. We got seen and heard for a 5. Fantasy exaggerates because it is fantasy. It is what everyone imagines themselves being because it is fantasy. Yes, I agree. DT with a 5. Could you imagine if they did Detroit Become Human for a mod? Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Please, no. Please, no. Detroit Become Human was actually a good game. Please, no. Saw the Lich with a 50. Shift up 2B and Nikki Goddess of Victory. Absolute waifu supremacy. 2B and Stellar Blade. Okay. Rainbow up the 6. Dante Sparta in a dress. Facts, man. PD with a 5. Remember when Rainbow Six Siege made a handicapped gay woman in a wheelchair who could control walking robots? Thanks, Ubisoft. Yes, I do remember. Because I made videos on that too. It was hilarious. Like you want representation so bad, you made a wheelchair operator who controls robots. That's insane. That is insane. But you know what? Whatever. I would have much rather you let me control the person in the wheelchair. That would actually be more entertaining. In my opinion. That would be more entertaining. All right, boys, here's what we're going to do. We're fully caught up on Super Chats. Thank you guys so much. If there's any Super Chats after this, I will catch up on it before the Waifu Battle. We're going to watch MyNerdyHome's recent video on Rachel Zegler. We're going to show her some love, show her some support. Let's watch the video. I'm going to suit up really quick. I'll be right back. I'm sure you guys will not have any problems listening to a female. Right? You bigots. All right, I'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Rachel Zegler. Weird.
Snow White is running for president.
I'm launching my campaign.
And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
There's going to be so many stories that come from the set about how difficult I am to work with.
With the Snow White trailer about to come out later this month, it looks like Disney might have gotten a hold of Rachel Zegler's publicist because she has just put out an apology.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait. Everybody calm down.
Everyone just found out Rachel Zegler's opinions on Trump supporters, and it has been big news this week. Just to refresh your memories, this is what I put out yesterday. Rachel Zegler hopes Trump supporters never know peace, tells her followers to get off of X because Elon Musk supported Trump, and ends with, "Fuck Donald Trump." This was her full quote at the very end of her very first statement. I echo Ethel Kane's statement. More than anything, may Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. Now, everyone has their right to their opinion. Rachel Zegler certainly has every right to feel how she feels about Trump. It is that very last statement when she attacks Trump supporters and Trump himself, hoping that they never know peace. That's when it goes a little bit further. And right now, her team is doing damage control. This right here has been posted on her Instagram stories 2 hours ago. Hi, everyone. I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding. And yes, she certainly contributed to that rhetoric, as well as when she posted this over on Snapchat.
And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
I don't need your business. Let's finish off her post. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding, and I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. This week has been emotional for so many of us. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it pretty much has been if you have seen some of the breakdowns over on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter.
No!
It has been pretty emotional for a lot of people. Like I said, everyone has the right to express themselves and complain and whine that Trump got elected.
Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
But it's another thing when all of these celebrities get really preachy with us, the people who made them famous, and then attack half of the country when they don't get their way and their candidate doesn't get elected, much like Rachel Zegler did. But I firmly believe that everyone has the right to their opinion, even when it differs from my own. Yes, I agree with that too. Everyone has their right to their own opinion. I am committed to contributing positively toward a better tomorrow. That is the end of her statement. And like I said, it has been reported over on Twitter that the trailer for the new Snow White movie, Disney's live action Snow White, is going to be releasing by the end of November, with news coming out that the trailer for Disney's Snow White live action has been rated and is ready to release with a 2-minute, 27-second runtime. So like the trailer is set to release. It's a 2.5-minute trailer and it's going to be releasing within the next couple of weeks. And they can't have this bad press surrounding Rachel Zegler at the time when the Snow White trailer is about to release. So they needed her to make a statement, which is what she did on Instagram to try and cool off this negative press surrounding her right now. Honestly, this isn't a shock for me at all. We all remember that Variety article that came out at the beginning of October, where she honestly did some damage control, talked about Disney's Snow White. She was my mom's favorite princess when she was growing up. There weren't a lot of dark-haired princesses, and that was one that she could relate to. They got Brandy to come in and say, I know Rachel would be absolutely incredible in this role. This whole article was trying to do damage control for Rachel Zegler's reputation, but honestly, that damage has already been done. It's good that she put out an apology. I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate it, but the damage has been done to Rachel Zegler's reputation in regards to how fans see her. But anyways, that's it for me. Let me know what you think in those comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.
Damn. She was so fast. I didn't realize she was going to finish that quickly. Hey, pause. I caught that one. Pause it up. Shout out to Stephanie, MyNerdyHome. Great video. Good job. But we are live. We are live, boys. We are live. If you guys want to subscribe to her, obviously, mods, you can drop the link to her channel in the description. Check out the content. If you enjoy the content, then go subscribe. If you don't enjoy the content, then go tell her to go fuck herself. That's perfectly fine as well. I don't know why I'm blurry. Why the fuck am I blurry? Focus! There you go. That's all it took. All right. Let's catch up on Super Chats. Did we get any while I was away? Let's see. Let's see. We got the Grateful Gamer for a 5. Stop defending the BS. I hate that. Fence sitters when they going down on their girlfriend who smells like hot day old fish on a summer day. It's not that bad. That's nasty, by the way. That's nasty. That's a nasty image. I didn't need that. All right, bro. Seen and heard for a 2. F. Donald Duck? Question mark? I guess so. Jester with a 5. The Snow White movie was cooked when they decided to not use real dwarves for the 7 dwarves. True. Then they got roasted for it, and they're like, you know what? We're just going to use 7 CGI dwarves. That way we don't get in trouble for using actual real dwarven people. Isn't that amazing? You rather use fake CGI versions when you can easily hire 7 real dwarven people, but you're not doing it because Peter Dinklage made you feel bad about it. Peter Dinklage, being the greedy motherfucker that he is, kicked the ladder out from under him and got everybody opportunity removed. It's insane. All right, boys, let's fucking do the waifu battle. I'm getting sick. I got a headache. All kinds of shit. Telling you, man. Sucks. But you know what? We're here. We're grinding. And that's what we do. All right, boys. The waifu battle is here. God damn, I'm starting to get congested. It's terrible. Fucking sucks ass. All right, listen. The current waifu battle champion right now is none other than Tara Branford from Final Fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. Now, again, let's go over the rules of engagement before we bring out the challenger that's going to go up against Tara, who won by a landslide, by the way. I was actually kind of surprised. She won by a landslide. It was insane. But let's do it. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way it's going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat, it will not count. It does not matter how big it is. If you super chat after the fact and put the name of the waifu you forgot to put the first time, then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You can vote for any waifu, regardless of who's on screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for the champion, who is Tara, or you can vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. Shit, I'm typing something. Sorry. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts. So please, if you're going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules of engagement? Good. I appreciate that. All right, listen. So you guys know that I'm starting to do anime versus game, right? Anime waifus versus game waifus. I'm starting to do that because I just think it's interesting. I think it's interesting, right? So if we have a gaming waifu champion, then I'm going to introduce an anime challenger. If we have an anime champion, I'm going to introduce a gaming waifu challenger. I think it's interesting. It's a little spicy. It gets people wanting to compete even more. So, with that being said, let's introduce the challenger in today's waifu battle, who, by the way, this person was in the waifu battle prior. She was in the waifu battle prior, but she was in the waifu battle as a triple threat. And now she's going to get an opportunity to go up against the champion all by herself to see what she's got. So let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The challenger that is going to go up against Tara. Toasty says big boobs. Is going to be none other. And I had to use a clothed picture because there is no like super ultra sexy Tara picture. It just doesn't exist. I can't find it. Don't care. Whatever. So I used the clothed picture, but I think you're going to get the point. The challenger is going to be none other than Grafia from High School DD. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put the name banner so that you guys don't fuck it up. And let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Grafia or is it going to be Tara from Final Fantasy? Make your choice. Make your choice. Tara looks better? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Now, keep in mind, Tara got some insane votes yesterday. I don't know if it's going to happen again, but Tara's got some insane votes yesterday. It was nuts. It was nuts. Really quick, we got Hath Not Seen for a 2. Hold the line, boys. Not that it's hard to do. Fair enough. We got Grumpy Rat 10 becoming a member all on his own. Shout out to Grumpy Rat. Appreciate that. We got Ouroboros with a 5. Say Kada. Come on, bro. What are we doing? We got Hickey97 for a 10 saying Tara is cuter. Fair enough. We got Jester for a 10. Grafia all day, every day. There you go. People are calling out Tara. They're like, Tara's got to win. Tiger King says Grafia has a great personality. Yeah, I hear she has 2 great personalities. Kiara Lunar for a 2 for Tara and Team Gaming waifus. Is that what it's going to be now? Team Gaming versus Team Anime. We got BioT Wolf 19 with a 5. Grafia, a maid mommy devil, can't go wrong. Fair enough. TM Togdolar. I always say Troglodar, and it's not Troglodar. It's Togdolar for $1.99, saying A2 right in. Damn it, TM. We got Toxin with a 2. Grafia, you two won't let me weigh milkers. YouTube doesn't like mommy milkers. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Grumpy Rat for a $15. That's a big one. Says Grafia. Oh, we got a Grafia fan with Grumpy Rat. Uh-oh. We got Ali Kusanagi with a 5. Gonna stick with Tara. You know I love my Final Fantasy chicks. I don't blame you. I love Final Fantasy too. Casper the Friendly Sith for $9.99. Need my bedmate. Grafia. What do you call an assassin that only kills anime lovers? A weeb whacker. I don't know why that was funny to me. That should not have been funny to me. I want to take my laugh back, but I can't. I laughed already. That was pretty funny. Don Lewis for $4.99. Grafia has 2 things going for her, but I still say Tara. Oh, shit. The betrayal. The betrayal by Don Lewis. The Grateful Gamer for a 2. Grateful for Grafia. Bro, this is actually kind of close. This is a closer battle than I thought it was going to be. What's happening right now? I don't know what's happening right now. We got Hath Not Seen for a 2. Tara can get it. I'm sure she can, and she'll cast magic on you too. She'll cast magic on you. So remember that. Hickey says Tara is losing badly. Really? What happened to all those major Tara votes yesterday? Did they all disappear, run away? Did the Tara fans run away? What happened? All right, we're taking Grafia off the screen, and it's time to bring out Tara to the screen, and we're going to use Sonia's picture because it was a good one. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go. Start the clock, and let's see who is going to win this battle? Grafia or Terra? Anime or gaming? What's it gonna be? We got NS for 1 month. Love the no nonsense, blunt content you hit these woke freaks with. Keep up the great work. Thank you, NS. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that a lot. I can only be myself. That's basically it. As weird as I am, I can only ever be myself. And some people will love it. Some people hate it. You know what? Much for 2 Grafia. Really? Tamajina, I thought for sure you would go for the Final Fantasy chick. I guess I was wrong. We got Sanguine Tales for a 5. Team Terra / Tina. Oh boy. Hold on, it says we hit tier 2. Give me a second. The mic was acting up for a second. I don't know why. That's weird. It does that sometimes. I think it does it whenever I look directly away from the microphone. I was looking away from the microphone to read something, and that's just what happens. Tier 2 for how many streams in a row now? Bro, this is the 20th stream in a row. 20th stream in a row, tier 2, ladies and gentlemen. Insanity. You guys are insane. Shout out to you. I appreciate that so much. You guys are legends. Legends. Grumpy Rat with a 10. Grafia has much better personalities. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that, Grumpy Rat. I would be inclined to agree with you. Especially in this situation, yeah, I would be inclined to agree with you. We got Mikey Doucette with a 20 banger saying, Grafia, Mikey has finally made his presence known. Is anybody going to save Terra at this point? Are we letting Terra be a one-hit wonder? Is that what we're doing? We're letting her be a one-hit wonder? Hypnotic and Rapture says, no, Terra's going to lose. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We shall find out. Again, anything could happen. Anything could happen. The Waifu Battle has seen some interesting plot twists before. I think that's you know, that's putting it lightly. We've seen some craziness happen before. So don't be shocked. It might happen again. You never know. Listen to Scooby Pup. She says to beware snipers. Listen to her. I agree. People purposefully wait for the last 30 seconds all the time. They always do it. Even though I try to tell them don't do that, they still do it anyway. You guess this chat. Wait, what do you say? I guess this chat, its boobs are better than face? Probably. Trey says, I would vote for Terra, but needed to pay my bills. Bro, that's way more important. That's way more important, bro. I will never say that's not more important. Don't ever, you don't ever got to explain yourself to me, bro. Don't worry about it. All right, we are taking Terra off the screen. Terra is coming off the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time for the final countdown. Who is going to win, Terra or Grafia? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. There was no chair shots during the final countdown of today's Waifu Battle, which looks like exactly what we thought was going to happen is going to happen to Terra. How sad is that? Feed the ducks. Feed the ducks. Everybody's saying, wow. Yeah, I know. Very rarely do we not get chair shots, but that's just what it is. Mikey with a 2 says for Kata's feet. Shameful. Shameful. I'm sure Kata loves that, though. I'm sure Kata loves that. Damn, now I gotta find... Let's see. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I got the perfect picture. I got the perfect picture. Here we go. I'm excited. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, what the fuck? It's not letting me save it. Oh. Guess I gotta do it the hard way. Gotta snip this shit. Here we go. Yes, I know to screenshot it. I know. Trust me, I know. Wait, feed the ducks. Why'd the music stop? Here we go. Keep feeding the ducks. There we go. We got it, boys. All right, let's check. Jason Altsor with a 5. Found out Farming Simulator 25 outsold Veilguard. Yeah, I was going to make a video on that, but I was like, you know what, bro? It's not even worth it. It's not even fucking worth it. All right, the numbers are in. The numbers are in. We got Grafia with $81 versus Terra with $18.63. Oh, my God. The absolute destruction. How sad is that? One-time hit. One-time wonder. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and the new Waifu Battle champion is none other than Grafia, ladies and gentlemen. No more Final Fantasy champion, unfortunately. She's even giving you a heart. She's even giving you a heart, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely insane. And for those of you that are Final Fantasy fans and you're probably coping right now, this is for you.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the Waifu Battle. Grafia will go backstage where she will go up against a former champion tomorrow on Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is Battle of Champions, so you're not going to want to miss this one. We are going to do Battle of Champions tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of fun, boys. All right. Now, with that being said, let's clap some cheeks. Let's clap some cheeks. You already know, man. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. So there's one Latina's cheeks that we clap every single Thursday. And that's going to be none other than Cult Classic Cage, ladies and gentlemen. Raid Cassie right now. Raid Cassie right now. Clap the cheeks. Come on.
About a lot of stuff.
Clap the
And
cheeks.
I
Let's
did
go.
notice that a lot of people are happy with
Raid
this
Cassie
news,
right
but
now. Like the
I
stream
have
when you're in
seen
here.
some rage. I have seen
Like
some
the stream when you're
Xbox
in here.
people
Come
saying,
on.
We've been betrayed.
Clap the cheeks.
Xbox console gamers,
Make
get
it
the
happen.
fuck over it.
Look,
Get
she's
the
getting
fuck
angry
over
already.
it.
She's getting angry already.
You had every opportunity to jump
angry.
ship before the Xbox Series consoles released. You had every fucking opportunity to leave. They told
Look at that raid. Clap
they
hard. I
told
love it.
Xbox gamers that it was about the ecosystem they were creating on the old
Look at that.
on Xbox One. They told
I think
them that,
Kusanagi
and
is
they
always so
still
polite.
bought the Series X. Yo, Bigot Army! Hey, Bio T Wolf was good.
There you go.
Yo, Yamato, good to
All right,
see
boys,
you, brother.
listen. I would stick around and listen to Cassie rage and everything like that. But this mask is killing me because apparently I'm getting sick, which is not good. That sucks ass. That sucks ass. Mikey with a 2 poofed. Do some of the Senran Kagura girls. Sure, whatever you want, Mikey. Whatever you want, Mikey. All right, guys. Thank you so much to everybody who liked the stream, commented, spammed the chat, super chatted. I greatly appreciate you. And shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. But on that note, I am out, man. I am out, and we're gonna do some Uncle Joey. We haven't had Uncle Joey for a couple of days. So let's do some Uncle Joey, man. All right, seriously, have a good night. Love you guys. Go be bigots now. Bye.
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over. Listen, we had a rough couple of months. Fucking Katrina's cousin Maria. The other one, Puerto Rico, Houston, fucking Florida. Listen, it's been tough up to now. The earthquake in Mexico. You know, the White House, whoever the fuck is going on. But it don't matter. They want to shoot. It's time for us to fucking shoot, cocksuckers. They want to get down and dirty. Don't forget who the fuck we are. You understand me? We're the baddest motherfuckers out there. You send a message to that fucking North Korean. He's gonna be sniffing my dick and sucking my asshole. That's the focus. We're going to North Korea in like a year. It's gonna be an island. It's gonna glow in the dark. You know why? Because we're Americans, cocksuckers. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? Stop with the gun control. They're selling more guns than ever the last 3 days. Stop with the fucking whining. Stop with the Russians on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Worry about yourself. Keep your eyes open and get the fuck off Snapchat and fucking Twitter, cocksucker. Stay black.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you gay.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in, make her name is Jack. Fuck Indiana, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in the queenie and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns!
bring light. I bring light. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.